What's up, everybody? It is DJ The Sports Blurred. I am back. Hopefully you miss me. Every college football season, all of us as fans, every one of us, we're fed a familiar script. The same blue bloods get the same praise. The hype train rolls in. Who's going to win the Heisman? Who's going to win the Natty? Who's going to be the best coach? And every year, everyone starts to believe maybe this is the year. But sometimes, guys, what looks like a contender is really just reputation wrapped in preseason hype. Now, these teams that I'm going to mention here are not bad teams, not even a little bit. They're just being hyped up, in my opinion, and they're just teams that we're being told to believe in. I'm going to give you 4 teams, guys. 4 teams of the most overrated teams heading into this upcoming season and why it all might come crashing down for them. Guys, we're less than 30 days away, less than 4 weeks. Preseason football in the NFL starts this Saturday. Football is in the air. Before we get into the video, I have a question for you. Question of the day, really. Who's the worst college fan base? I'm going to go with Alabama. This is why. Alabama is so spoiled. Nick Saban has done them a disservice. Every year they're supposed to win. They pretty much said Jalen Milroe was the best thing since sliced bread. And by the end of the season last year, they were calling that guy a bum. So I'm going to go with Alabama being my worst fan base in college football. Who do you guys think is the worst fan base in college football? Also, if you're here, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. I'm trying to build a community of fans who actually know the game. You guys seemingly know the game, and I love reading your comments. So if that's you, please consider joining. Now, let's get into it. At my 4th most overrated team, I have the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. I get it. They're coming off of a national championship appearance. Every year, the Golden Domers, they promise change. A new quarterback, a new system, a new mindset. But here's the truth about the Irish, okay? Outside of last year, they haven't really beaten too many elite teams in prime time. I mean, their head coach, Marcus Freeman, he's a very good head coach, on his way to being a great head coach. But if you had to put a gun to my head right now, I couldn't even tell you who their starting quarterback is. Who is their starting quarterback? I'll ask you, who is it? Yeah, exactly. Unless you're a true Notre Dame supporter, you don't even know who it is. Last year, they made it to the national championship game, but they looked completely outclassed versus OSU. Even their run to the college football and through the college football playoffs was the easiest route ever. I mean, they played IU. IU was a cool story. Great story, bro. They played UGA, Georgia, who lost their quarterback. They played Penn State. Let's be honest about Penn State. I mean, right now, they're ranked 5 going into this season, right? But they're being talked about like they're going to win 11 to 12 games. And I can't see them being any better than last year. That's my 4th most overrated team. Let's go into my 3rd most overrated team. Now, this one, I love to talk about these guys, right? Specifically their coach, Ole Miss. Any chance I get to cook Lane Kiffin, y'all, I'm going to cook Lane Kiffin. I mean, Lane Kiffin is a master of illusion, not because he runs great offenses. He does. I really think he does. But I think he is a master of illusion because he has a lot of people thinking that he is an elite head coach. I don't even know what he does to get these jobs. Does he just walk in and do the magic trick where he's like this and then pulls a rabbit out the hat? I can't see why people think that he's a good coach. The Rebels come into this season ranked as the 15th best team in college football. To me, it's no more than SEC bias. I mean, Jackson Dart isn't walking through those doors anytime soon. Ask yourself this, if you don't believe me, when is the last time the Ole Miss Running Rebels, or whatever they're called, when is the last time they beat a top 10 team when it mattered? Don't worry, I'll wait. They're usually exposed every year, and sometimes a team is more fun than formidable. And I think that Ole Miss is one of those teams. They're my 3rd most overrated team. Now, brings me to for some number 2. I know you guys think I'm a hater of this school. I get it. I have a lot of guys who troll me in the comments that are fans of this school, but I really think that the Michigan Wolverines are my second most overrated team coming into the 2025 season. I mean, right now they're ranked right above Ole Miss, a team we just spoke about. They're ranked number 14th. And again, before you call me a hater, let me at least give them some credit. I mean, they finished last season on a high note. They went into Ohio Stadium, right, and beat the Buckeyes when they never should have even had a chance. Then they go down south in a bowl game and beat Alabama. That game was all types of sloppy, right? Alabama should have won that game. They're in the South. It's raining outside. Alabama's identity last year was to run the football, and they had nothing, absolutely nothing for Michigan's defense. Now, with that being said, I don't think that Michigan's going to be bad this year. I don't think that at all. I mean, they were 8-5 last year. I can see them being 10-3 this year. You know, something like that. But there are way too many people saying that Michigan is going to be competing for a Big Ten championship, competing to win it outright, and then potentially getting that CFP automatic invite and competing for a national championship. I think that's crazy. I think that's absolute lunacy that Michigan could be seen as that good a team. I mean, their head coach, for goodness sakes, he is serving a 2-game suspension this year, guys. They're running out a freshman quarterback, a true freshman quarterback. Now, he has all the talent in the world. I don't want to take anything from Bryce Underwood. He has all the talent in the world, but you're putting a lot on the shoulders of a true freshman quarterback. I can't even tell you one elite offensive weapon that they have right now. Can you? Don't worry. Again, I'll wait. Right now, they jumped in the transfer portal. They got a bunch of good players. They have a 6'5" freshman wide receiver that I'm really interested to see as well. It looks like he could be an absolute stud. Maybe not the level of what Ohio State has going on. Ohio State still has some more studs at wide receiver coming in. Stamp it. I'm telling you. Ohio State, Brian Hartline, what they've been able to do at wide receiver is insane. Don't let me get too much on a tangent, talking about Ohio State. I'm talking about Michigan right now. But going back to what I'm saying about Michigan, I don't see an elite offensive weapon on their team. However, one of the things that Michigan has on their side right now, they have a cush schedule. They really do. It seems like every year Michigan has a cush schedule. Somehow every year they avoid having to play Oregon and all the other elite teams in the Big Ten, with the exception of Ohio State. And I, again, can see them winning more games, but they lack, in my opinion, a general identity. And I think that's dangerous. And then my number one most overrated team happens to also be the number one preseason ranked team, the Texas Longhorns, right? Hook 'em. Oh my goodness, Texas is back. What has Texas done to deserve the number one ranking, y'all? Help me understand it. I don't get it. A lot of Arch Manning glazing has been going on recently, and I'm sick of it. But since you guys are glazing Arch Manning, as a matter of fact, he should be drafted right now. I don't even want him to play a college football game. Give him the Heisman and draft him number one. As a matter of fact, don't even let him play in the NFL. He's done enough already to deserve a Gold Hall of Fame jacket. I mean, for some reason, he wasn't able to beat out Quinn Ewers last year. And when he did play, now versus the lesser competition, sure, he looked good. But versus Georgia, versus Ohio State, he looked mediocre at best. And then pair him with his coach, Steve Sarkisian. Oh my goodness, Steve Sarkisian's the best coach in college football history. I mean, Nick Saban himself would have to unretire for us to even have a chance about, when it comes to going against such a coach of his magnitude. I mean, weirdly enough, though, make this make sense, guys. Weirdly enough, they open up the season as an underdog to Ohio State. I mean, they're number one, right? They didn't win the national championship last year, but they have so much coming back that we had to make them preseason number one, but they open up as underdogs. Does that make sense to you guys? Because it doggone sure doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, that's my list. Again, don't forget the question of the day. Who do you think has the worst fan base in college football right now. If you think I'm wrong about anything on my list, prove it. Let me know in the comments. Get me together. I'm always willing to debate you guys. As a matter of fact, not only do I like it, I enjoy it so very much. I don't know why I said like and enjoy. Those are synonyms for one another. I encourage it. Let's use that word. I encourage the debate because I do think that you guys know your stuff when it comes to college football, and you guys make this stuff really fun. Honestly, I don't make these videos for myself. I make them in hoping that, you know, I can build some type of community where I can always talk about college football. If you're having a long day, man, hop on, watch one of my videos and talk some crap down in the comments below. Anyways, if you made it this far, again, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you and your time. You didn't have to watch this video, but you did, and I can't thank you enough. Hopefully you guys have a good night. Go Bucks!